My man Hambone just came here. Just pulled in behind me. Hambone is on the board for the hunting club. So I want to make sure I got him out here to ask any questions. Go out and buy ready to bush hog to make sure that I'm following the rules of the hunting club. Anytime you guys are in a hunting club and you guys you're leasing the property, especially from a paper mill or like around here, it'd be Weyerhaeuser. Make sure you get a club member who's been out here for a long time, or one of the board members, and that way you can ask questions. Because there's been guys in the past who've actually been kicked out of the hunt club because they didn't follow the rules. And we're going to be doing a lot of still hunting this year, a little bit more than I normally do. Trying to get back to the roots, you know what I mean? My daughter Lexi wants to do some bow hunting this year, so I'm trying to set up a spot that we can get her close range, within 20, 22, 23 yards. And I think I found a spot over here that can do that. And also, my daughter Shelby, my little 8-year-old, she wants to go deer hunting this year, and I want to try to get close enough shot for her, within that 100-yard range, using the 410 or the it's 410, about 25-yard shot. But if she uses the 450, which I want to try to get her to using the 450 Bushmaster, I want to try to get her at least within a 100-yard shot. So this is a good location, I believe. They do run dogs through this Griffin block, and it's a good spot when they do run dogs. So we'll be in the backside when they do run dogs. So it's one of those 50-50 places, but that's deer hunting. If anything else would be just called, well, it's just hunting. But anyway, I'll cut you back on when we start doing a little bit of work. And then bring
We parked the truck there. If the dogs started making around, some of the guys would run down here, try to cut, get in front.
Yeah. I got all this, because all this we can do as long as you don't touch the pines, right?
Yeah, you can mow anything as long as it ain't cutting trees down inside the planted lanes.
Yeah. The planted lanes, right?
Yeah.
Well, like this stuff I'm gonna leave alone just because that's good cover.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see there's I've already passed. This is the third one. That's the fourth one. Yeah, the deck started getting all messed up over here. But I mean, they're running all through in here, and this is just, the reason why I'm trying to get back in this spot like this is because my daughter's, she wants to bow hunt, and there's no real place around the club that I can get her close enough, within that 30 yards. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And Shelby, my 8-year-old, wants to hunt. There's not a whole lot of spots to put her at. Now back here, I was gonna put, I made a platform. I gotta put the legs on this morning. I was gonna set this platform up in here, and top that off. That way you can look down there
And back out.
and then forward and all the way back here. I might trim, I didn't bring it today, but trim that bush right there that we can see all the way down that corner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I just want to make sure, if you want to This is Hambone. How you doing? Say hey.
Hey,
How you doing? He is on actually the board, one of the board members to the hunt club. So like I said earlier, I wanted to bring him out here, and that way he can make sure that I'm doing everything correct. That way I don't get kicked out of the hunting club. You want to explain a few of the rules?
Well, the only main thing is when you're mowing, you can't touch anything Weyerhaeuser has planted. So if you stay out of the planted lanes, I mean, you can go between the trees, but as long as you don't cut any pines or anything that they've planted, you're okay.
Now planted, they're just doing the pines. They don't plant hardwoods or anything. No. But we try to keep the hardwoods just in case, like they're white oaks or maples or stuff like that.
You want to up any size, but if they're down to little stuff, you can mow it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, there you have it, guys. I got it from the man's mouth himself. So we're gonna keep by the rules. And if you guys are in a hunt club and you guys have any questions, make sure you grab one of the board members who've been hunting for a long time out in that area, and just go over the rules and regulations. That way you guys don't get in any trouble. It's always a good idea to do that, and that way you don't step on anybody's toes, and that way you also don't interfere with the lease owners as well. So this is Greg English at Fifth Row Outdoors. Peace. Alright guys, now that we got the tractor unstuck, we are going to finish this platform that I got. We can put the platform up, and that way we can put the pop-up blind up over here. So alright, here we go. Spot right here, platform, shooting lanes. Alright folks, well, finally after 4 hours, 2.5 of it actually trying to get that damn bush hog out, but got it done, got the platform done. And this is the spot. Gonna have, they creep up behind us right here. That's a 25-yard shot. Eventually gonna cut this out a little bit more, and that way we have a nice long shot back there. Right here, I want to cut this down a little bit. I'm gonna leave this here in the front, trim this down. Take this out right here. That way you can see all the way down there, which is about 50 yards that way. And then of course I might leave this little spot here, take this out, cut this little section out, leave that part there, and that is another 60 yards. So might trim that up, trim that bush up down there. That way we can kind of get them. It's in front of the truck, try to get them if they're jumping up down there. So this might be a good spot, I'd say, for bow season, and for my girls to sit and possibly when we run dogs out here. So there's about a 40-yard shot that way. Of course, we got all this through here. I'm gonna clean this up. Like I said, we're gonna have a two-man right here. So if you have any ideas when you try to do a setup, you want to try to blend in as much as possible. Yeah, the deer are gonna know that something was going on, but we're a few months out, so I think we're gonna be okay. They're used to four-wheelers, they're used to tractors and things of that nature, so I don't think I screwed this area up too bad. They'll still be walking through here, and also when we dog hunt, they like to come through here also to shake the dogs, because it gets a little bit wet back here, but not too bad. But and considering what I'm going to be doing out here is mostly for the crossbow and the bow, and for my children to do between a 50 to 80 yard shot, I think this is going to be perfect. I think we're going to hit quite a few deer this year. But you know, we're going to have this right here. I want to kind of clean this up right here, get some of this stuff out of here. That way it's still kind of camouflaged in the rhino blind. I'm leaving this back here behind me, kind of help block the wind and the scent. Down here you can see my phone is trash. It's been raining. But anyway, you can see down here all the way down. I want to clean that up a little bit more over here in this section, but that's about 85 yards to that end of that point right there when it curves over. I'm going to clean a little bit of this stuff up right here. That way I can still kind of utilize this bush for camouflage. I'm going to cut a lane and cut this out like right through here. So, but anyway, like I said, took a little bit longer than I wanted to. I got the bush hog stuck. I'm not going to show you that. I'm not going to show any of that footage. A little embarrassing. Didn't see the little ravine right there. It dropped down about 3.5 feet. Didn't see it. Boom. And hand bone came out and helped get the tractor out with me, pulling with my truck. So, but anyway, like we've seen, hit like and subscribe. Enjoy Memorial Day weekend. Enjoy that 3-day, and just remember why we are celebrating Memorial's Day. It's for the men and women who put their lives on the line, made the ultimate sacrifice, and pray for their families, pray for them. On top of that too, you guys, keep America great, man. Keep it worth fighting for. No matter your ethnicity, background, where you come from, it don't matter. We're all Americans, man. It don't matter about skin color. We don't give a crap about that. Give it up. Be Americans. Love as Americans. You know what I mean? Then we can start healing. Then we can start being great once again. So, Greg English, Fifth Row Outdoors. I'll see you in the woods. And always remember, God, family, great outdoors.